I play Mac McDonald in The Founder, and Mac is one of the two original founders of the McDonald's company. And he's portrayed in the film, and I think in life he was a people person, somebody who cared about his employees and who made sure that people were happy working at the McDonald's that they owned. And he also idolized his brother Dick's ingenuity and inspiration.
I'm Nick Offerman. I play Dick McDonald, the brains, the slide rule behind the Speedy system that we created together. And for me, I really love representing this guy who had the hard work and sweat equity to create this incredible product in the story, and only to then see it taken away by nefarious means.
I play Harry Sonneborn, who was a financial genius who became the first president of McDonald's, and he came up with a revolutionary system that made McDonald's what it is today, which is that it's really a real estate company that leases the land to the franchisees instead of a burger company, and that's what enabled Ray Kroc to make the company so big and to push out the McDonald's brothers. I say to him, you're not in the burger business, you're in the real estate business. And that's what transformed McDonald's from what it had been, which was more of a small town, ideal restaurant, to this massive global corporation.
Well, I think that the beauty of the movie is that we're left to decide for ourselves whether or not Ray Kroc was a success. Obviously, he was financially successful. Obviously, he was a dominant figure in American culture and a dominant figure in American business. But the question is that a good thing? Is what we're left with.
Yeah, we live in a world where capitalism has really succeeded in a lot of ways, and we've become soft in a way where a lot of our lives are filled with luxury, you know. The thought of my grandfather living without air conditioning versus myself is a very contrasting thought. And so I think that the film is important because it leaves the final judgment open to the interpretation of the audience. How much is your integrity worth? You know, is it more important to make as much money as possible, or for your family and your community to eat real meat? And and the answer lies somewhere in between those. I think we're very much faced with that question of integrity these days.
I think it's a great American story. It's about the small town, small business values that built a great restaurant, and then it's also about the ruthless Wall Street level ambition that made it into this giant corporation and the battle between them and the cost of that.
I had some trouble at home, I'll admit. I fell in love with him, and it was not reciprocated, but I didn't even realize I was doing it, but I was kind of neglecting Megan when I would go home, and I would make her run our scenes together, and I would only show her affection if she would speak Ray Kroc's lines. We're doing well now.
Wow.
We worked through it.
I'm so sorry.
It was tough.
For Michael.
For Michael.
It's those blue eyes.
I've had the good fortune of working with Michael before, and it was great to work with him again. I really loved watching not only how much fun it is to work with him in the scenes that we got to work with, but also to watch him hone in on the character of Ray Kroc. And transformation is a word that people throw around when somebody puts on a wig and a mustache, and wow, I never thought it was them. And but what he does is he transforms in an interior way, which is so subtle, and you can almost mistake him for Michael Keaton, but he's not. And that's what I love about his work.
He's a very exciting actor to work with. He's a really electric spirit, and you never quite know where his energy is going to take you. And I think that's what makes him so great for Ray Kroc, who was such a complicated and brilliant, but unpredictable and, complicated figure.